feelings. Maybe give me a tour of your world. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god, dude! Hell yeah, let's do the tour.
No.
So this is the New Japan Shrine, obviously, as you can see. It's a very nice shrine. You know, you don't even need to go to Japan Shrine anymore. You just go to the atoll. But yeah, this is pretty much my.
Oh, hey, maybe respawn.
Yeah.
Let's start from those returns.
Okay. So yeah, once you jump in, you know, I don't like when music automatically plays, so your boy has sound controls here. You got wave sounds and music on demand.
Amazing.
If you've been here in the world
Chris,
for a while, you
Gpup.
can. You know these.
This is Maebbie's world right here. So I'm getting a
yes,
tour.
truly.
You guys can join the tour.
We have music on demand.
I love a tour.
Yeah, you know, I know you guys are club users, so I got the perfect song for you guys here. This is an absolute banger of a song, copyright free too. So now this is what me and the boys listen to in the car. Yeah.
That's quite banging.
Yeah, you do it. You know how it
That's
goes.
a good banger. Yeah,
Well.
I'd smoke to that
Is that
every
the
day.
Flow of Time by Leo?
Oh, this guy's underrated. So he made a few songs which are based on the Aria OST. Aria is the best anime, of course. Aria the animation, if you wanna look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm stop chilling now. Let's go, guys. I'm done with this. So this is like the main hangout area. You got the sign over here. I mean, no one reads the sign, so who gives a shit, right? We got the mirror over here.
Maybe we give a shit.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Fine.
The UI decisions on the sign. Like
Mhm.
why you
I
chose
wanna know
which
everything about this
topography.
sign, maybe.
Okay, well, of
Why
course.
why is there a corner here?
Okay,
I'm very curious about that.
you guys wanted it, and you get it. So this is a sign over here. I always like to go with simple signs, and I don't like to put in UI elements, because UI elements are actually quite performance heavy. And this world, as you can read down here, is optimized heavily for raw calls. So the whole map is basically cut up into evenly sized quads, so I can assign the UV mapping manually and get tiling textures on like a mesh without having to use several materials for different tiling textures. Bit of a technical side, of course. Back to the sign here. I like the background, you know, I always have like a background collection going on, and this is one of my favorite backgrounds. You got like the clouds going on and like the dock over here. And this map also kind of has a dock all the way over there. We'll get there later. So it kind of fit too. Also, if you direct your attention over there, you read Atoll of Ether. Below it, you get like the birds going on. I mean, that was like perfectly placed. So I scaled it that the birds are like there, and then it says by Maebbie, of course. Another thing which people often do is put their Discord
Chris got a
on the
question,
map.
maybe.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, is it based off Mario Sunshine? It gives me Mario Sunshine feels.
Oh, I mean, it isn't particularly based off anything. It's all custom modeled, and the textures are from like free texture sites.
Okay.
But I just went with
that's
something
model?
It does
You built-
give that feel of
you
like
built this from
Mario
scratch?
Sunshine.
everything, yeah.
Modeled it from scratch?
Everything,
Whoa.
you see.
That's awesome.
There's also
Alright,
time
I'm
lapse,
so
which
excited.
is.
excited. I want to see the
Comment.
chairs. I'm a
Of
Sims
course.
chair connoisseur.
So if you're ever
I'm
curious,
excited to see the chairs.
if you're curious
Can I make a
about.
comment, please,
Oh, yes, of course.
before you continue? I feel like we're being explained to this like it's like the next Minecraft update.
I
like,
love
right
it.
now.
It is.
No,
It is
I love
the
it.
next
I love it.
Minecraft.
No,
It is.
I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We're
Well,
sorry for
of course,
interrupting.
of course.
You've got the perfect dad voice.
I appreciate. Oh yeah, right. I do sound kind of Swedish. Anyway, guys, it's all good. So down there we got the time lapse. It's my YouTube channel. If you are curious about how this map has been all created, I got 2 time lapses on there. One is the short version. It's only 8 minutes long. It's a fixed perspective, and the other one shows you the whole Blender picture, which is like 2.5 hours long. The channel trailer is like the short version time lapse. So if you're curious, you Google Maebbie on YouTube and you get right there. Well, back to the sign anyway. You know, I showed you the bottom part, the top part. There's also Discord here. It's like quite pronounced actually. It's like a contrast to like the bright everything else. So it might catch people's eye and they join the Discord. And then there's a low bit of a mention for maybe people actually read the sign, and they might read the small part where they can send in screenshots to the Discord or Twitter, and then they get redirected to the certain thing.
You're the guy who made. You're the guy who made this.
Yeah, I'm giving a tour
He's
right
giving a
now.
tour.
You are in luck,
Yeah, he's
dude.
giving a tour.
He's giving
right
a tour.
You're
Join
at
the
the-
tour. This
You're in
is
the most
awesome.
boring part
Okay.
right now. It's a sign. I also like to
Yes.
set the stage a bit on what the map is about. I know no one reads the sign, but there's a bit of lore here. It's like, oh, within the vast ocean. It sets like the atmosphere a little bit, right? And yeah, this is secluded community. Of course, I mentioned community. Oh wait, I can actually do this. Of course, I mentioned community because I want to give the sense of community in this world. So when people read it, they're like, "Oh, I'm part of a community when I join this world," and that's why I added this word. Yeah, that is a sign. I acted these corners over there to give it like a bit of pronunciation. The whole theme of the map is, and a great way to optimize too, as it turns out, is to have like a bit of textures and then pronounced colors, you know. But I don't like overuse the colors. I only use it like for borders and stuff like that. So if you look around, you'll see it's mostly like bland textures actually, you know, not colorful. But by having these colorful windows and like lines all over the place, it gives it like quite a unique feel at the end. You happy with the sign now?
Yeah, we're good.
Very concise. A lot of lore drop. I love it.
Very insightful.
Yeah. We got the mirror over there. Not sure if you want to check it out. The best mirror
The
is...
devil's button.
Okay, then we do it at the end. Alright. Come with me, guys.
Okay.
So I thought about having a
Do
bridge
you wanna
over
talk
here,
about the water?
but it's kind of much better to have these stepping stones. People get scared of them, but this is actually just a single collider in here, so you can stand here above the rocks, but
Yeah,
people get
oh,
paranoid, you know how it is.
It's kind of like a rectangle, eh?
If you ever fall down though, there's another nice safety feature in place. You can just walk up all these slopes all over the map. It's just a slope, people jump up them and they think they kind of made it, but it's just a slope. It's like we smart move. It makes people feel smart, but
Yeah, this right here. Next-gen thinking. Right here.
That's a smooth locomotion experience.
What does it say?
So when you said you have like a certain amount of draw calls, which I believe is 12, is there like a separate Blender collider mesh that you have that's just invisible that allows for all that?
oh, I mean, not really. You know, I got a bit lazy, I gotta admit. It's just all mesh colliders, and I didn't bother. I made some convex, like these stones over there, but I left it largely at mesh collider. And this whole map is only 150k twice in total, and you average around 50k in view at any point of the map.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, the poly count is negligible, and I can get away with mesh colliders. I might do, like, custom mesh colliders at some point, but I'm a bit lazy.
What hardware do
I feel like you
you
could do
tailor
mesh.
for?
Oh,
Like what are you assuming? Because like I have an index right now. I'm in like 112 and in a pretty packed world, so you did a pretty good job.
yeah.
I'm in the 80s right now. So.
Yeah, it's I aim for the quest optimization. The way I see it is, if you optimized heavily on the quest, then you are future-proof for pretty much eternity. If they ever bring out a phone build, you already know this map is gonna run on it.
This map is quest compatible?
Of course, it looks the same as the quest.
it
The
is.
water
I'm on the
shader
quest.
is a bit... Oh yeah, he's on the
Oh,
quest.
you're on the quest? Hell
Yo.
yeah! Hell yeah, brother!
Let's go, man.
Well, yeah, like,
I'm
to do
assuming
it right, you just need to upload it again.
Yeah, another quest user, by the way, the right one. Just mentioning this. Okay. Yeah, they love coming here. You know, it's like a very nice world for quest users because they don't see stuff like that on the quest. Usually it's like very cut down versions, and I know because I got the quest as well. And there are very few worlds which actually look nice on the quest as well. And it's a shame too, because the display on the quest is really, really nice. There's like higher resolution, it's kind of vibrant in a way. Nice stuff, you know.
I got a question.
Of
Because you
course.
had to upload it twice. How
Oh.
bad is the upload time?
It's not a big deal. I mean, I got good I got a good upload speed, but the PC version is...
I got it terrible.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Can you explain the water choice, maybe?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much of a tour. We're just standing here, but of course. So the water right here, it's a water shader called VR water shader. It's a tessellated mesh. So the closest parts are actually have like a high polygon detail to it. But as you look further away, it's actually just a flat plane. But you don't really notice it because only the closest planes actually make an impact, you know, from the 3D stuff thing. You know, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but it's
that's
basically
usually
just
how
it's a mesh
water
that
shaders are flat lane, right?
yeah, that's what I don't like either. And like you can play around with it as well. So the center part has like a bit of hilly sand area going on, which is how you get this really nice mesmerizing effect where the water and the sand kind of intersects in seemingly random ways, actually. Fun stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's go to somewhere new.
Let's go to somewhere new. No, that's the message I love to hear. Oh, you just joined the tour. That's the spirit,
Hello.
man. Let's
Sweet.
go, mate.
Hello.
All right, we got all the buildings here in Aria Company. People always complain, oh, you can't go into the buildings. So this time people complain that there's nothing in the buildings. Very nice. We go in this one, for example. So the center part is pretty much empty, but I did do some works on the rooms here. These are like props I made custom myself as well. A bed,
I
like
feel like I'm actually in a doctor's office.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it. I didn't go for anything here, to be honest. Just stuff thrown around. Copy-pasted props.
I mean, just the curtain, right?
Privacy curtain.
Yeah. And yeah, since everything is on its own atlas, you can see how some textures repeat. Like this one is just, another, like a scaled down version of like the ground texture. And you can see it all around.
Yeah.
This is the same texture used on the roof of the shrine thingy, stuff like that, you know.
Very honest.
Oh yeah, you got like the bed going on. People love it. Might be a bit small now that you. Anyway, we don't think about that too much. You're just too large. That's right.
You're too large. That's the problem.
Indeed. All right. Oh yeah, you can of course walk up. So these buildings are mainly just to hang out in a building, you know, be like a bit separated. Also cults pretty much the whole map when you're inside of one of the buildings, so good hangout place anyway. So one of the good things is on maps sometimes you can do things you couldn't do in real life, like connecting two roofs in this weird manner. It's kind of fun, you know?
Oh.
You just walk
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
yeah. Very artistic. Yes.
Know yourself.
This is my favorite place of the map, by the way. You can watch people at the spawn, spawning in, and like people at the mirror doing their thing. It's like a nice observatory.
This is my favorite spot. You can watch people.
Everybody line up for a group picture for Maebbie's
This sounds
most
kind of
favorite.
weird. Just a bit.
Chris, you gotta stand out a bit. Let me just move to the side. Ready? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Nice. Haha, there's someone. See? We can watch them.
Alright.
Nice
Oh,
place.
okay.
Okay, I can show you the
This is a
tunnel
great
now, you
place.
know? We're going to the tunnel now.
I'm excited.
Come down
Oh, the
here.
tunnel?
I'm going through a tunnel.
Are they dangerous?
Yo, the tunnel is actually the best
Jump in.
part. You know, this is the best part right here, you know? Everything
Okay,
is the
alright.
best part, you'll see. So you walk in here, it gets like dark, you're like, ooh, this is nice. This is nice. And you are here.
You got the lighting too. See my.
Of course.
So
of
when
course.
you design this, like what I'm trying to figure out, are you trying to design places where people are naturally going to congregate? Like what's your thought for how you design?
Yeah, I mean, I got like somewhat of a vision first, you know, you're like on this place, I had like the vision, oh, you walk like, you spawn somewhere and then you walk and see like the city on the right hand and on the left hand you see like a beach. And then there's like a centerpiece, like in this case, a cafe once you walk all the way doing that direction. And then I kind of tried to design it in a way, like edit the design a little bit. So like you can apply occlusion culling in a smart way. And it worked here quite well. You got like the rows of houses. So it separates this part of the map and the part where it spawns off the map. And like people inside the building, when you spawn, you usually won't see them because the angle is like conveniently placed where you don't see much from people inside the buildings. So it's stuff like that. And then kind of start placing where I would place buildings, and then I just make the buildings, I guess. I don't know. There's not much of a process.
Okay. So
Sometimes-
if you start seeing, like, how long has this map been published?
Oh, it's like 3 weeks old now. Yeah, 3 weeks.
All right. So have you like seen where people kind of loiter and don't loiter, and have you thought about changing certain things?
Yeah, I can kind of see, like, usually most people stay at the spawn, then they go to the mirror, of course, but like the cafe place is kind of popular, and the beach you see at the very end to the left. It's an inconvenient position to answer this question, but you'll see, there's like a beach kind of over there, and another cafe thing over there.
I'm excited.
Some hang out, like in this place, because it's super lag free in here. You pretty much cut everything on this side when you're here. unless you look through the
Alright.
tunnel. And yeah, we've been. Oh yeah, this building exists, by the way. It's like cool. That's where you walk up to my favorite spot. But here's the park area.
That's where you walk up to my favorite spot.
Yeah, this.
Dang.
I mean, this really is the best one. But everything else is also the best part if you think about it.
Oh, you got little. What are those up in the sky there? Maybe. What are those little?
Oh yeah,
bunnies?
I'll show you later. Actually, it's like a deep lore. You know, you're gonna love it.
Deep lore.
Lore.
Mm.
There's like a dock
Oh,
over
yeah.
there, you
Story.
know, you see it from the spawn, just a small detail. We would walk back to the spawn if we walked there, but just a small thing, kind of
that
rounds
kinda
off the
like
map
limestone?
in a way, you know. I always like to like connect
Yeah.
things to in a certain way. I don't like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
it's
building
kinda
and
like
then
Dark Souls.
another building.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
in Blender you got like this tool called Bezier Curve. You know, it's kind of convenient. You can use it for a lot of stuff like these lines in the sky, and of course the pathway too. So you just place the Bezier curve and make the path the way you want it to, and then you make it a model, and then you build everything around this path. Cut the mesh, you know, the street mesh, stuff like that. And it's a nice, you know, kind of roundy sort of street path. There's a hobo shack over there. Don't pay attention to that.
Oh, Jack.
Wait, what? There's a hobo shack?
Are you
Why
just
is
gonna
it-
have
how
homeless,
bad's
like-
the homeless problem here?
Yeah, that's why we have the shack. You know, we put them in there, and then they
Okay.
usually shut up. It's easy game, you know.
Okay.
I like doing it.
So if I wanted to find a cheap crack whore, that's where I gotta go.
Indeed.
Okay, it's go.
guys, there's signs of civilization. People are moving in.
Yeah, so crates are very cheap detail, you know. You just build a crate and then you spam them around the map, and it gives it a bit more depth to it. That's why I did them. People complained that you can't go inside the crate, so, you know, you can now. Well, you can't here because it's below the stairs, but you'll see other crates where you can step inside and then it can be like a cat.
Great.
Cute. So yeah, this was fun to design, but like it's like in Minecraft. You build like a huge building and then you don't know what to put in there. That's how these things end up being, you know, empty
Except you
buildings.
don't have to worry about, you know, mining materials.
Maybe
to
it
get
was
this
Yeah,
stuff.
intentional down there.
What is down there?
You can see this side, but you can like it's called on the side basically.
Say what?
Like I can see your feet through there. Come here. Look up.
Oh no, that's not
Oh,
intentional.
oh.
I never seen that. Thanks for mentioning.
Yeah, you should
That's a
probably fix
screenshot
it.
right here.
Hey, I think you need to have handrails. Like,
Yeah, I think handrails. I was thinking that.
That's a spell indeed. So yeah, you got like 2 balconies up here. It's kind of fun. You're like, oh, you can like look here, or this is an even better view right here. You haven't even seen this part yet. It's like where all the houses sort of connect. It's like the dark alley area right here. Very fun stuff.
So is this like? Does it remind you that alleyway from Viva Vendetta where those 2 cops about to rape that chick
Wait, hold on.
Well, that's a weird analogy.
in the beginning of the movie?
Now I fell down. This is nice. Okay, anyway, I wanted to show you what's down here, you know. This is nice. So this is kind of fun. It gives you kind of a contrast, but in a light way, you know. You got like all this light all around the place, and when you're indoors, you still got a bit of light going on. But there's this one spot. This is a dark alley where the drug trade happens, you know. It's a bit dangerous, so take it
Wait.
slow.
Are we in the bad part of your map or something? Maybe it's like in the shady part of your map.
Is this where you get like grabbed off from like the doorway and stabbed?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that- is
exactly how it works. Well, it's kind of weird how it happens because I'm always here and nothing happens to me. So I wonder who's doing all that stuff. This is like the drug corner here,
Who's doing it? Oh,
The
no.
drug corner.
you know. And
Is
this
this where
is a
people
nice
throw
feature.
baggies?
You know, you can like watch through here. It's a very cool detail. You can faintly
It's
see
a
what's
nice
outside there.
Because you can watch. Do you like watching people? Is there something
No, it's
telling us here?
yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
my world. I'm God. I'm just watching all my
Dude, you fit
peons,
right
all
in,
my
dude.
slaves.
Look at this. He looks like he's part of this map now. You know, he's just drug dealer
Listen,
in this world right here.
I sleep on the street here. It's a good. No, if I'll make this my home
Hey.
right
This is
now.
how
I'm
you
gonna
act
wait. I'm
for
gonna
the
I'm gonna
police.
pass
Good.
out here drunk every night.
That's the spirit,
Actually,
dude.
yeah, I'll make this my home too. This will be my new home. world right
Appreciate
here.
it. You know,
I
add
know
it
how
to your
do.
favorites too while you're at it, you know, just mentioning it. But yeah, I appreciate you liking this. And the tour so far, there's much more fun things
This is a
Yeah,
really
yeah,
bad
the
part of
sex,
town
the
right
rock
here,
clay,
Maebbie. Where
you
you
know,
taking us?
everything happens here. Yeah, you can also stick your, penis in there, be like,
Dick
yep,
through the-
oh,
I
this is
stick my
nice.
dick through here.
Code.
Like,
Oh, code,
it's biting! It's biting!
I can
it's
explain
biting!
code.
Ah! Ah!
Anyway, but let's continue on. We don't think about this too much, you know. This is one of those things where we just stop and go. All right, we got a little bar over here. You can walk upstairs. That's how this thing connects to the other building, sort of. Or
Oh,
at
it's a
least soon,
bar.
when the plank is there, then it's gonna connect. But this bar is a bit underwhelming compared to what you're about to see. Oh, there are crates too. Yeah, 3 crates up here.
Is this where I can get drunk on my
I
Saturday
get
night?
it?
No,
get
I'll
into
show you the
crates?
better place. You'll see.
Okay,
Hey,
do you have any
the crates over you.
interactable
You're
like
alive.
drinks? Can I grab a ball? I need to be able to glass someone. It's just crazy. I'm in a room with fucking
Whereas if it were on the
with
graphics,
fucking
it would
12
be-
people, and I'm able to get like 100 and like 30 FPS with everyone's
magic.
basic avatars shown.
You don't
It's
see
pretty
this
good.
in any other world. This world runs better than the box, cause the box had all these stupid UI elements and all the other stuff. It uses like 20 draw codes. Atoll uses 12 draw codes at most. But yeah, let's continue to
It's
the
amazing.
New Japan Shrine where we started our journey, sort of somewhat. Can like walk up here. I always like to work with a bit of like vertical elevation. You can see the staircase, you know, they go up, go down, and you're like at that higher elevation here already. But it goes even higher once you walk up here. It's like some subtle thing, you know.
Oh,
You
wow.
don't notice it, but if you look down, you can see. Oh wait, this has like a different feel to it, as if compared to if it were
Oh.
flat. Also, the road here has like these borders over here, very subtle, of course. But I also marked them with some vibrant colors, which I like to use in this map to accentuate certain
Oh
things.
yeah, look, that's amazing. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, when you look from here, you can actually see, oh, some red stuff, you know, it looks better than if it were just one
Yeah.
same texture, you know. You can't do that
Yeah,
in real life
exactly.
either.
That's
Yeah, you're
amazing.
trying to give an organic feel to the map, right?
Indeed.
This reminds me of the islands. I'm from islands, so it's good shit.
Oh, I see.
The islands.
So yeah, some
Islands
stairs
of
have
Hawaii.
like a smooth collider on it, like a RAM collider, but these larger stairs, I left them as they are, so you can feel the bumps a bit more. But like on like staircases with a lot of stairs, it's a bit annoying if you can't just, if you bump for every step, you know. So here's a bit of a chair, and oh, these are the chairs you wanted to see. Here we go. Isn't this nice?
Ah, I see. What's with the as a Sims chair connoisseur? What is the artistic decision for the little oomph that it has right there on the back end?
Yeah, it's like, you can see it's like some fabric, usually like used. And like the red is a kind of similar color, but I subdued it a bit for the lean, this back part over here. And then there's a small part at the bottom, which like kind of has a vibrant color, which kind of makes the chair, like identifies the chair as a red chair, sort of. And then of course the wood down there. And I got 3 versions of the
Amazing.
chair. There's like a kind of red version, a kind of blue version, and a kind of yellow or something. I forgot the color already, but doesn't matter. You can see them all there.
I
Yellow
see the
version.
chairs. I see the
Ooh.
chairs here.
And there's
right here, too.
What's your country of origin, if I may ask?
oh, that's classified, I'm afraid. But
Okay, well, I'm saying that like European aesthetics. I don't know why, but it's like walking through an IKEA, bro.
I guess it works. It is somewhat inspired by Aria,
Sounds like Jeb.
the anime, which is also based on Venice. But like Aria has
Yeah.
its own flair to it. It's not just Venice. It's kind of has like a futuristic kind of feel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love the
vibrant
color
here.
palette though.
Yeah,
It's very
that's
nice.
that's always
Yeah.
hard to get right at. Usually what I do with colors, I simplify them, If I got like a grayish color, I don't make it like, I just set the grayscale to half, 128 instead of,
Right.
like 100 or 200 something. Like I set it to half of what like this is. And it's kind of how I work, 1/3, 1/4 of something, stuff like that. And then I get like these more or less standardized colors, but like I try to keep the numbers always sort of in a smooth, how to explain it, in a simple range,
No,
It's like kiss
I
Kunst.
understand completely.
Keep it smart and simple. That's all right. So this pathway over there, this is inspired by something they did in the Netherlands, In the Netherlands, they started to replace streets with bike lanes. And for one bike lane, there was a school in the way, but it was such an efficient bike lane. So the madman just built a bike lane over the roof of the school. And you can literally ride over the roof of the school to get from A to B. So I built it sort of into this map here as well. As you can see, it goes there.
Oh, that's really cool. I love
That's
it.
an awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels so fresh, you know. It's like,
And also the
What's,
elevation
uh,
changes too, you see. It ends at a higher elevation than it started over here. Small detail. Don't really see it.
an issue.
What was the inspiration for the canopy?
I just did it. I don't know. I found out about the wireframe modifier in Blender, and I kind of applied my own spin to it, and yeah, that's what it got. It wasn't as easy as it looks though. So I applied the wireframe modifier, and then I needed to apply bezeling, and then I needed to like merge vertices by distance to kind of make it work. You can actually see it in the time lapse in the long version. I can send you timestamp. Just ask me on Discord
Nice.
later.
Like some of the water is clipping through in areas of.
Oh yeah, no, I noticed that, but I
Yeah.
kind of like it. It's like a mirage, you know. It's like, ooh, mysterious.
yeah.
I don't know why I
Okay,
like
fair
it, but people mention it, and I always say it sounds like an excuse, but I just keep it because I like it. It would be an
You're just
easy
saying
fix.
it's a feature.
It's a feature, you know. Really make. What is your avatar even? It's like a. I don't know. It's like. Okay, well, that's a nice avatar. I mean, we can go inside, you know. We don't need to stand here. We are like almost there, pretty much.
You're the
Yeah,
tour
no.
guide, maybe.
Oh, right,
we'll go
right,
where you
yeah,
go.
of course. So usually, sometimes people just walk there and then just keep walking, and they totally miss the cafe. It's such a shame. So I'm just gonna show you the cafe at first. It's right here.
There's
So-
those little planks over there. Maybe by the bench.
Wait, what
There's
is?
just some wooden planks.
Oh, it's just
Wooden
some
planks by the bench there on the floor.
detail I added. It's just like, oh, it looked nice, you know. It's not grassy. It's just some stuff that sticks out. Kind of makes it more looky nicey.
Oh.
Looky nice, yeah, it's a good word. So yeah, this is pretty much the main hangout, or at least it was designed to be. Not many people use it now, but it's still fine. I like it. So you can see all the different
Oh,
chairs
okay.
in here,
It's really cool.
and even some bar
Oh.
chairs. All the stuff in here. Right here, isn't this nice?
Very nice.
So if you're a small avatar, you just stand on the chair pretty much, and if you're a big avatar, you can actually sit on it. I could probably add like some lolly chairs, might be a wise idea. Or you do kind of fit in there though. Yeah, very fun hangout. You get the nice view from up here.
to go through college.
No.
Okay, looks like he's in party mode already. Wow. Anyway. But yeah, it's a nice hangout. If you don't, if you turned off the music on the spawn, then in this place music would play. So around the cafe area. People sometimes just run past the music sign, and you know they just don't see it. So they get a bit of a glimpse of what the music sounds like, and then maybe they stay here because they like the music and never saw the button. I don't know.
I'm gonna turn off real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. But yeah, we can wait for him. I'll show you a bit more cafe stuff. This is the best. This is Aria, by the way. It's again here. It's a bit the manga right here. It's Ai-chan, you know, from the manga. She comes into the Undine business after Akari. Right there. Wonderful. See, Captain, look at this. It's the Aria manga again. You know, I had some space on the texture atlas, so what better way to use it than for Aria? Truly.
Gotta put your manga in the map.
Indeed, indeed. And it's a nudge to the
Did you
Japanese
put that window
people.
there on purpose
Which window?
so you can see the spawn.
Oh, yes, it's a very nice... I mean... okay, I know
so you
what
can see
you...
people again.
I mean, it wasn't the clear intention to, like, stalk them from here. It's just, like, a nice touch, sort of, you know. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It gives a sense of distance,
Yeah, see? That's
it
what
does.
he said, yeah.
and it's below sea level too. So it's like we have to like crank our heads a little bit up.
Indeed.
And if they see people in here, they'll come to us.
Oh yeah, I mean that was actually more of the intention I was going for. Like it's good when people can see others from the spawn area, especially in a world like this which is so optimized. They're like, oh, people are there and people are there.
Ambiguous.
Oh, Ambie, you're part of the tour now. Welcome. That's the spirit.
Oh no.
Part of the
Ahoy.
tour.
Ambiguous.
Oh, it's a large tour now. Oh yeah. Alright guys, stay
Okay,
down
no
here.
worries, baby,
I'm
you
going
do.
to look up there. This is like the stalker thingy. Look at this. I'm a stalker now.
Why are you telling us this?
See? Come up here. You can be stalkers too. It's very fun. You're like, ooh, let's look through here.
Fun.
Very low-key feel. So here we are like up at the thingy now. Ambiguous already knows about this place, of course, but yeah, these people have never been here. Such a shame, isn't it, really? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But it's fine, it's
I'm
fine.
getting the tour. Paid a lot of money for it.
Yeah, it's exclusive tour. You missed the sign part. That's really was, you know. There's another Aria manga, by the way.
Oh, they missed the your favorite.
Okay, you
part
can
of
join too now. That's money. He gave me money. That's good. But yeah, this is a nice hangout place, of course. You can like observe pretty much everything off the map, and music would play if you have it turned off over
Love
there.
this view.
There's just somebody sitting over there.
Oh yeah, that's what
What?
happens. Like sometimes people just chill out. I don't know. It must be like the wave sound or something. It's kind of nice.
What are the intentions for the, like, what made you have a lot of these lines in the sky?
Oh, that's gonna be the punchline. You'll see. Alright.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
So yeah, we come up here. Some people can just come up here, walk past it, and this is one of the main hangout areas too. The island over there. It's a secluded island, but it's not much of a secluded island if people
Secluded?
hang out there. So,
I think I get it now. What that is over there.
well,
Do you?
you know, people like to hang out there too. Like you can just watch them from here. You know, a lot of good stalker spots. So remember those. So here we are now. Get like a super nice view of everything. Can look up. Oh, this looks so nice. It's the sun. Amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it does.
So this is a bit of cheap detail. It's just some towels and like, you know, it's the same parcel you saw over there at the park, at the opposite end of the map. I just placed them here as well. Cool,
Oh,
right?
look at that.
Are you gonna have lie down seats for these?
Yeah, I don't know how to make lie-down seats, so
No, fair enough.
You just gotta lie down and
I think it's
push.
just a seat with a seat with an animation that basically.
oh, you know what?
But,
I'm just gonna search for
You know,
prefabs,
I've
and
been working
I'm
on a
sure
tan.
someone did
I
it.
think
Yeah,
you're
I
pretty
know.
tan, you know, because you're a pirate on the ocean, bro. But like, 'cause you don't got a choice. But I
I
got a
only did it
choice,
for the
and I
full
usually
body guys
choose-
anyway. That's right. That's why we
It's
do
too
it.
sunny in here.
I
I
only
must
did it
protect
for the
my
whole
You
aim.
know, after spending so much money, being able to relax with your homies.
It's a nice shot,
Yeah,
though,
we
actually.
need to,
There we go.
honestly, we need to have.
I'm
We
good.
need a beach day.
Yeah, code.
We need a
So
beach
you can lie
day,
down
we need
like
a
that.
beach episode.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
It's actually really relaxing. My AC's on right now.
Oh, I mean, you
Also,
were
what's
asking
the
about the
other
line.
drug
Not sure
laws
if you're
here?
still curious about it or anything.
I'm very curious about.
Well,
tell
that
us
was easy, I
about the
suppose.
bubble
Well, there's
maker.
a secret button actually. Isn't this nice? You can take a ride along the along the line. There you go.
Oh! Can you?
Oh,
Oh!
that's how you sell the place with gimmicks, dude. Always have the gimmicks ready. Oh yeah, code. Don't use the button. I only got 5 seats on this, so well. Anyway, so up here, right above me, where is it? There's a button. If you already took the ride, then don't take it. But if you is it new to you, then just press. And if you move, you fall off. So don't move. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, we got 1 seat still. That's nice. Okay, he's walking up. Don't mind him. Okay, MB. I'm not sure if you've done it yet, but you know, you haven't. Okay, go ahead, dude. First come, first serve. We'll just wait if it isn't available, cause there are only 5 seats. You know how it is. Okay, he doesn't.
Oh,
See, don't worry. So they now fly all the way around the map and then end at the tower. And then when they leave the chair, then you know it becomes available again. I was trying to fly up and tell you can walk all the way up the line to get to a secret island. It takes 10 minutes or so. And if you fall down, you can imagine it's a bit of a
Yeah,
frustration.
but what's the item?
Oh, it's no, the island. It's like a floating island thing, and then there's another ride which takes you all the way down again. It's kind of fun to take,
Oh,
but it might be something you wanna do, you know, when you got more time or wanna waste time. One or the other.
10 minutes is not bad.
and is it over there where you first pick?
Yeah, you basically-
the first step.
Yeah, you start up there and then you end at the tower, and then you can walk all the way up there, and then, or you fly up. I guess works too.
It's fair. It's fair. So is there?
Oh yeah,
Any
you,
other coolio thing?
oh yeah, you were asking about the particles. They actually start over there, and then they go all the way back to the spawn area. It takes like the super nice curve.
Oh.
See, if you follow the trail, you'll be like, ooh, mind blown or something. I don't know.
Ooh, my mind is blown.
It is blown.
That's how it should.
My brains are leaking out of my headset.
Are you crying? It's so beautiful. I'm crying a little bit.
Must be the
It is-
salt
it's
water, though,
very
to be
nice.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm a pirate. I'm used to salt water. They don't make me cry. Oh, look.
I sleep
go
on a boat.
dancing now,
in
maybe.
VR.
Oh yeah, your time has come, huh?
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah,
hope
my
you
time
had
has
it.
come. This is a great tour here, maybe.
Of course,
I love
of
it.
course.
It's actually my birthday weekend right now. I consider this your gift to me. So
Yeah, of course. I knew about that. Sure, that's why I put the effort in.
Yeah.
Happy birthday weekend.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Hab. I'll take another dab for you, bro.
Yeah, have fun
I'll take a birthday
dancing.
dab for you. I'll party in your stead.
So I'm gonna go dance
It's
for a
been
little
an
bit.
honor, Captain, until fate brings us
Okay.
together again.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I
I'm
mean,
willing to
you
go on
you
another
already
tour.
sold me on this, maybe. You sold me on this already, so I'll just keep. Yeah, you got a customer, a wanderer, a wayfarer, whatever you want to call it. You know?
Of course.
Yo, we're gonna Captain. This needs to be the new spot. 'Cause I'm gonna be here.
I appreciate
As long
it.
as
Yeah,
drugs
made it my home.
are as long as drugs are legal. Drugs better be legal
Yeah,
here.
you saw the dark alley, dude. Come on, that's where the trade's going on.
Yeah, I know. That's how this place makes its money. Drugs. No one would know. There'd be no buildings here.
Yo, but-
it's all cocaine money.
Yo, keep it low key, okay? You know, we can't let the cops
I
know
will.
about it.
I'll
The
keep it low
LPD,
key.
you know,
You
they're on my
guys,
case. They already arrested me
you
for
guys
drugs. I didn't
interested
do
in-
anything,
Yeah,
man.
I
Tell you.
know. You're the man.